Daily routines look simple. Wake up, eat, work, rest, sleep. But beneath the surface, they carry enormous psychological weight. You don't always notice it. You move through the day, repeating the same actions. And yet, those actions quietly shape your mood, your energy, your sense of control. Here's the conflict. Routines feel ordinary, almost invisible. But the brain depends on them. They create rhythm. They create stability. And when the rhythm breaks, the mind feels unsettled. Think about mornings. The way you start the day sets the tone. If you rush, the mind carries tension. If you pause, the mind carries calm. The routine itself is small, but the effect lingers. Or consider evenings. The way you close the day matters. A screen that keeps you awake. A ritual that helps you rest. Each choice becomes a signal to the brain: prepare for chaos, or prepare for peace. There's a deeper tension here. Routines can feel restrictive. You tell yourself, I don't want to live by rules. You crave freedom. But without rhythm, freedom becomes noise. The brain drifts. Energy scatters. And suddenly, the absence of routine feels heavier than the routine itself. Sometimes you even justify breaking it. It's just one day. I'll get back on track tomorrow. But the mind remembers. And the break creates a subtle imbalance. One skipped habit becomes two. Two become three. And slowly, the routine dissolves. Daily routines are powerful because they bypass decision-making. The brain doesn't have to argue. It doesn't have to negotiate. It simply follows the pattern. And that saves energy. That preserves focus. That creates space for growth. But when routines collapse, the opposite happens. Every action feels like a choice. Every choice feels heavy. And the weight of constant decision-making drains you. There's a kind of fatigue that comes from living without rhythm. You feel scattered. You feel restless. You feel like the day controls you, instead of you controlling the day. And yet, routines don't need to be dramatic. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to exist. A quiet anchor. A steady rhythm. A signal to the brain that says, this is safe. This is stable. The psychology of daily routines is not about discipline alone. It's about identity. The way you move through ordinary moments defines how you experience yourself. You're not weak if routines slip. You're human. Living with a brain that craves comfort but also longs for rhythm. The challenge is not to build rigid schedules, but to notice the patterns that already exist, and to choose the ones that bring peace instead of chaos. And when you do, the day feels lighter. Not because everything is perfect, but because the rhythm carries you. Quietly. Steadily. Like background music you don't notice until it's gone.